Hello guys, it's me Rasa, and today I'm going to give you a review for extensive reading and listening. For extensive reading, I'm going to give you a review about Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie about part 1 and 2. In the chapter 1, we are introduced to the Darling family, Mr. and Mrs. Darling, and their children, Wendy, John, and Michael. The family is loving and whimsical. Although not very wealthy, a unique aspect of their household is their nurse, Nana, a large Newfoundland dog who takes meticulous care of the children. Mrs. Darling is a gentle, romantic woman who begins to notice a strange name appealing in her children's thoughts while she tidies up her mind at night. Peter. Wendy explained that Peter Pan is a boy who visits them in their sleeps and plays with the flutes while sitting on her bed. Mrs. Darling dismissed it as a dream, though she finds a strange leaf in the nursery, and the children speak of Peter Pan as if it is real. That night, Wendy, John, and Michael, they were all fast asleep in the nursery, while their mother, Mrs. Darling, sat calmly by the fireplace, sewing something for Michael. Due to the warmth of the fire and the peaceful atmosphere, Mrs. Darling eventually fell asleep and dreamed that Neverland had come too near and a strange boy had come from it. In her dream, the boy seems familiar and not frightening at all. But the dream became real when the nursery window suddenly blew open and a real boy, Peter Pan, entered the room, accompanied by a small living light, possibly a Tinker Bell. Mrs. Darling woke up and immediately knew the boy was Peter Pan, a magical boy dressed in a leaf and a tree sap, with a full set of a baby teeth that make him both charming and mysterious. And then, part 2 sets a magical yet slightly ominous tone just before Peter Pan entered the lives of the Darling children. It is a night time, and the sky is filled with the stars that seem curiously alive, watching the house and even winking, as if they know something important is about to happen. Mrs. Darling, despite not noticing the stars, felt an unexplained fear as she prepared to go to the party. Her youngest son, Michael, sensed her anxiety and asked if anything can harm them once the night lights are lit. She reassured him tenderly, saying the night lights are like the eyes of a mother, leaves behind to protect her children. After singing them to sleep with the soft enchantments, she and Mr. Darling left the house carefully, stepping over the light layer of snow as they disappeared into the night. The stars, who are cursed never to take an active part in human events, began to stir with excitement. Though they cannot act, they can watch, and the younger star, still full of wonder and mischief, are fond of Peter Pan despite his trick. Eager for the adventure to begin and the adults to be gone, the smallest star in the Milky Way suddenly cries out, "Now, Peter!" signaling that the magical events of the night are about to unfold. This chapter is so exciting, and I cannot wait to read the part 3 about Peter Pan and Wendy adventure. And now for the extensive listening review, I'm going to give you guys a review about the new horror movie, The Conjuring Last Rite. This is the final film in the Conjuring series and marks the ninth installment in the Conjuring universe. Based on a terrifying true story, Last Rites tells the tale of the Smurl family possession case which took place in Pennsylvania during the 1980s. Story begins with Lorraine and Ed Warren facing a demonic entity in some mirror. Unfortunately, things take a dark turn when Lorraine suddenly goes into labor. Although the baby is nearly declared dead, their daughter, Judy Warren, survives and is born safely. However, the horror doesn't end there. From the childhood to adulthood, Judy is constantly haunted by supernatural beings, including spirits that links to the curse of Annabelle doll. Judy eventually grows up and becomes engaged to her boyfriend, Tony. A years later, the Smurl family begins to experience a terrifying demonic disturbance. It all starts when their grandmother gives the mirror to their grandchildren, the same one Lauren had once encountered. The series is a horrifying event befall the Smurl family. Their children vomit blood and shards of glass. Their dog won't stop barking, and many other strange and disturbing occurrences take place. Upon learning of this case, Ed and Lorraine wanted to help, but considering Ed's weak heart condition and the fact that he couldn't have another heart attack, Lorraine refused. He was afraid something would happen to Ed. But their daughter, Judy Warren, felt the entity inviting her there, and then she went there to the small residence without her parents' permission or knowing. When Lauren and Ed found out, they and Tony immediately followed Judy to Pennsylvania. Eventually, Ed and Lauren Warren stepped in to help the Smurl family, even though they don't want to. But this is for their daughter Judy. But this time, Judy and Tony helped them. Even though Ed had several heart attacks, he was still safe. In the final act of the film, the harmony and the unity of the Warren family in the battling with demons within the mirror becomes a central and heartfelt theme. This film is highly anticipated by the horror fans and a long-time followers of Ed and Lauren Warren stories, like me. The Conjuring Last Rites closed on a warm note with Judy's and Tony's wedding, attended by several characters from previous The Conjuring film. This story is not just about the ghost or demonic entity that they were battling to, but also about the harmony of the Warren family, about Ed, Lorraine, Judy, and her boyfriend. I think that's all for me for reviewing, extensive reading, Peter Pan, and extensive listening, The Conjuring, let's write. Thank you for listening. See you!